I am Titus Borland.
And I'm Carissa Borland.
How did we meet?
We met about 6 years ago while attending Capital City Church together.
And Sharon and I were both pregnant at the same time.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. During that time, it was really special to me that we both had newborn babies, and that since it was your third, there was a lot of wisdom that could be shared at that time for us as first-time parents. So, yeah.
Well, I've seen a lot of impact in the community. I'm always amazed at Hilliard and just the family-oriented atmosphere that they have. It feels like every week there's something going on in this town. That kids are running around. Our kids come play with your kids, and you have a lot of fun. And we can just feel like we can walk around the whole neighborhood and not really have to worry about safety or what's going on. I mean, we're watching our kids and everything, but it's very friendly and very fun, and it's just a neat environment that you don't get everywhere else.
There's a lot going on in Hilliard, but there's a lot that the shop is involved within the city and other activities really around the city. So it's been important for us not just to have the opportunity to be involved personally as adults and be involved whenever there's an opportunity to serve, but it's important that there's an opportunity and a space for our kids to be involved too. I think sometimes whenever people want volunteers, they want the able-bodied volunteers and not necessarily the pack of children coming along. But I think when there is that opportunity, there's so many valuable lessons that the kids get to learn too, and it's something that we can do together as a family. And so they get the opportunity to learn about serving and to learn why it's important to serve. And it brings up questions and things from them too about why we serve. Why are we doing this? Why aren't we, off playing in the park or doing something else? But we say that these are important things for us, that we want to show love to others because of the love that we have experienced. So it gives us the opportunity to do that with our kids and with other kids and with other families.
Even asking us to volunteer. Sometimes people ask for volunteers and they say, very generally, can you do something? And nobody knows what to say, but just having that guidance and that focus of we need somebody here for this right now. And a lot of times as Christians or just as people in our community, we want to help out, we want to do something, but we sometimes don't know how or where or who to ask, and Coffee Connections is that place.
People see, and they've mentioned, just on the wall in the annex, love your neighbor and serve your city, and that was the foundational principle kind of behind the coffee shop, and that foundation hasn't wavered, I guess, where I think you can have a lot of slogans on walls, but I think what I've seen through those involved with the coffee shop and through activities with the missional community and those kinds of things, I see that it's constant and ongoing, that there are always opportunities to be involved. There's always opportunities to serve. It's not just a slogan on a wall. It is something that's sincere.
I love that it's in multiple locations, and I would love to see even more locations. Selfishly, I live in Galloway, so if we could get somebody in Galloway, that'd be fantastic. But as I think about that, Carissa and I, we have great neighbors, and we have a lot of friends that live close by, and our kids come out and we play and we talk and we spend a lot of time together. And one thing we struggle with is crossing that bridge into talking about God and talking about things that change our lives. And I see that with Coffee Connections. And to get that in more locations, to have a business that has that attitude and that avenue, that they are asking those questions and putting that out there, that is a wonderful thing to have. And if we can have more of that, the more the better.
I think beyond just a Coffee Connections kind of umbrella and just expanding Coffee Connections, I see the coffee shop as having an impact on other businesses and other people, of seeing a way this is how you can do this. You can be involved in the community. You can make connections with people. You can provide opportunities for people to have that connection. And so I guess another goal I would see for the coffee shop is to continue to be involved with other businesses to see how they can take some of the same principles and apply to what they do. And I think you already do that today, but just continuing to do that so that beyond just coffee shops, other types of businesses can maybe implement some of the same kinds of principles.
Yes. Okay.